I'm Nat.
I'm Josh.
We're two human people.
Cold human people.
A little chilly. We're in Roanoke, Virginia, and the first place we've come to is Carvin's Cove recreation area. We're at the boat launch area, and it's like 45 degrees, but with a lot of wind, so it's a little bit of... Oh, no!
But we had a picnic and it was good, and we had a nice spot looking out over the lake.
And we're just
sort of reservoir. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought you were done. We're just sort of figuring out what our winter weather strategy is going to be. I know it's probably winter for us, North Carolinians.
Yeah.
In Virginia. But
we're like 45 and freezing, and people are like, "That's summer. That's shorts weather.
Yeah.
Let's go swimming."
Well, we both have pants we thought were windproof. They're not.
Yeah, the wind goes right through them.
Here's the wind.
That's the wind. I can be like a wind buff.
I wonder if that works. My arm's getting tired. We're on another side of Carvin's Cove.
This rocky beach. Look at it. Look at the... Oh wait, this way. It's amazing.
This is a reservoir for the drinking water of Roanoke, Virginia. On the other side, on those hills, are mountain biking trails for the same recreation area. And we're on the side where you can launch boats, and there's picnicking, and there's hiking, and this awesome beach.
And because it's fall, let's turn and show these leaves behind us.
I don't know.
These ones up here. Yeah.
Oh, it's bright. I can't see. Oh,
Look at those. Look at those.
Those leaves.
Those are leaves. We're peeping. Leaf peeping. Foliage.
We're foliage fawning.
Fawning the foliage.
We have this part of the beach to ourselves. We have other things we want to go do, but this is so awesome it's hard to leave.
What are we talking about?
How we have this part of the beach to ourselves, and even though there's other things we want to do, it's hard to leave. Also,
Yeah. It is really hard to leave. Like this rocky beach is just, I could just walk around on this all day.
I know.
And the views are just great. The rocks are formed, it's like we're in skipping rock heaven. Look at this. They're just like kind of layered. Skipping rock. Found it. Perfect. Let's do this. All right. Whoa. I got one big skip. We're going to try to skip another rock. Oh no. X marks the spot.
What spot?
I don't know. Maybe there's a treasure? Or maybe this is where the meteor will fall? Where the aliens land?
I was gonna say aliens.
Maybe this is where the aliens land? Plausible.
This is Nat Johnson reporting for Two Human People, and the trail conditions today are good. It costs $7 per car, I think.
$7.
$7 per car for a daily pass.
Yep. And they ask you what you want to do, but I think it's on the pass.
It's a little weird.
So
and there's no obvious place to go and pay for the pass. This man just wove us over.
Yeah.
You can pay for a pass online, but you have to be able to print it out and put it on your car.
Which we discovered on the way here, so we couldn't do that.
We didn't carry a printer with us.
Should we carry printers with us? Leave a comment below.
We're leaving Carvin's Cove, which I keep wanting to call Carvin's Creek.
Yeah.
And I mean, from the pictures online, it looked like it was gonna be pretty, but it just exceeded my expectations so much. I definitely want to come back here.
Yeah.
I want to kayak here.
Kayaking here would be fun. The colors are perfect though. The other thing that's really cool about Carvin's Cove, at least this part of it, is there's this like really windy, very interesting road to get into it.
Yeah, you almost feel like you're not on the right road because there's like maybe one sign and there's a bunch of people with like no trespassing signs.
Yeah, a lot of people live along the road.
The sun is being weird on her face.
It looks mysterious. It's like it's a film noir.
We're walking the Elmwood Park Artwalk.
Art.
Downtown Roanoke, Virginia. Let's see what we see. What does this sculpture mean to you?
It means that we made a good investment buying e-bikes.
Is this an e-bike specific sculpture?
No, but this is climbing a hill without an e-bike,
Oh,
which looks very difficult. So I'm glad that we invested in e-bikes. This is what this reminds me of.
fair enough.
I think that we should start talking about something.
What?
I just have this like urge to start something.
Don't start something. I mean, we're in a town that's not ours. We're visitors.
Yeah,
We
but
should really be respectful.
don't you just feel this like driving? It's like the opposite of stop. Like if there's like normally you feel like stop, like with a stop sign. I feel like this urge to start.
Elmwood Park has an amphitheater, and it's a kind of a smaller one, but it's nice. It would probably be really fun to attend a concert here. Take a concert.
Take a concert. You take in the concert.
Yes,
Yeah.
but there's no concert right now, and you can just walk all over and be on the stage.
If you want there to be a concert, I can go make a concert. But it'll be a live Josh performance.
Well, I'm your wife, so yes.
I think you called my bluff there.
I think I did. Anyway, that's what's here. You see these rocks?
Mm-hmm. These rocks here.
Yeah.
What about them?
So when you're here at a concert,
Mm-hmm.
you can be that rocks, or they rock.
They do. They rock. Rock and roll. Wait, I don't want the rock to roll. That
You
might be
can-
dangerous. Just rock,
You
no
can
roll.
give a positive concert review no matter what's actually happening. Okay, so if you play Animal Crossing, here you go. Rock garden. Hit these rocks and get your coins and ore. This is like when you were on that tree and you're like, I'm a tree.
I'm rock climbing. Oh shit, I'm stuck.
This video is not intended for children under 18.
Oh darn, I'm stuck.
Here at the Roanoke Public Library, bats can return their books in this very special book bin. Well, we're in the parking lot of Mill Mountain Star.
Yes, we're under the star. It is the world's largest man-made star. We're parked
Is
behind
it the world's largest man-made star or the world's largest man-made light-up star?
There's a sign, and we'll have to confirm, but it says the world's largest man-made star.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I didn't read the sign, so I was just confirming.
I think I want to check again just to be sure. I'll report back later.
I didn't see the sign, so I'm opening up my mind to ask you if that's the truth.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that
That just rolled right off.
the stage was earlier, though, in the episode. You're supposed to perform on the stage.
There was traffic noise nearby.
Good point. Good point.
So there's an overlook near the star, and then there's actually, if you walk down a trail, there's another overlook, and you can just see mountains and suburbs for miles.
And Roanoke.
And Roanoke itself.
Yeah.
But because the skyline isn't very tall, it kind of looks like it blends in at first.
Outside of it being windy at the top of this mountain, it's really fun.
It is such a nice park. We're here in fall with the leaves. I'm kind of wondering what it looks like when it blooms, so we'll have to come back in spring. It is very chilly and windy, so we're taking a break because since the star lights up, and of course the city lights will light up, we're hoping that we can get some nighttime shots.
Yep.
But we got a little hungry and we needed a snack.
And we got a little cold and we need to warm up.
We got a little chilly.
So,
sunset is in...
Checking our watches. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. It seems still really light out for it to be in 5 minutes.
Although we are properly in golden hour, so...
Yeah, we're maybe...
At the end of golden hour?
At the end of golden hour.
Yes.
This is such a nice park. You can drive just straight to the top, and there's a really nice picnic shelter.
It was actually really funny because we were sitting down in downtown Roanoke, right in the center of the city, and we were like, well, I guess we'll go up to Mill Mountain. And it was 8 minutes, and we were like, that just doesn't seem right. And it was 8 minutes. It was just really quick to get up here.
Part of the drive was like through a neighborhood, and then the rest was like being on the Blue Ridge Parkway, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. Which is even better right now because of the leaves. So we were in an orange and red and yellow tunnel.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. And so we're hoping that the nighttime yields some
nice lights. It's already starting to look cool just looking out at it right through the window.
Well, the Blue Ridge Mountains always look pretty awesome right when the sun is setting, because then you're like, oh, that's why they call them the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the nighttime images from the top of
Mill Mountain
with the star.
And the star was on. We sat there for a while. It was actually already on.
It was on. And now we have grabbed dinner from the Screaming Vegan.
And just, there was nobody yelling. We thought there would be.
There wasn't. In fact, they were very soft-spoken. It was quite quiet in there.
But the pickup experience sounded cool. Like they kept the food warm.
They kept the food in like a little warming area, and then they put it in the bag when we got there. Oh. We are eating
in the parking lot.
But
look at this food. Okay.
We're eating in the parking lot for a couple of reasons. One is there was no seating inside and it's chilly. They have like a small seating outside. The other is
it's cold.
That we don't eat in restaurants quite yet.
Oh, that yeah.
We both have pre-existing conditions, which is why all of our videos are about outdoor activities.
If there was a nice outdoor place, we might have considered it, because sometimes we'll be eating.
I'm sure there are nice outdoor places, but it's already dark and it's very chilly.
But look at this.
All right, now I'll show you the food.
Vegan cheesesteak and Cajun fries.
Jackfruit sliders and lemon pepper fries. Also, nothing against vegans, but we aren't vegans. We just like eating vegan food. We're mostly vegetarians. Flawed vegetarians. And but vegan food has come a long way. We sort of have, it's sort of like almost a hobby of ours to try vegan food.
Well, yeah, I don't know why. It's so interesting. Usually
it's interesting to see what people come up with, and I remember bringing home soy chicken a long time ago, and you did not like it, but now there's soy chicken that we really like. So anyway, so that's why we're going to the vegan place. And also, Nothing against vegans, but don't yell us for being vegans or wonder why we're not vegan in other videos, because we're not 100% vegan.
We do our best.